And thanks for that weather, Devin. Certainly always appreciative forecast, but you know what time it is.
It is time for On Our Mind. We saw the little stinger there. So with that, I went to the movies recently, and it made me think that maybe some longer movies could use something else, Michael. So for today's On Our Mind, I asked the question, should movies at the theater that are longer than 2 hours have at least a brief intermission? And honestly, my answer is yes. I think once you hit that 2 hour threshold, at least 5-10 minutes, doesn't have to be a long intermission, but just enough to maybe allow people to go to the bathroom or maybe refill those concessions or stretch their legs also. Because I mean, I know for me, I went to see Twisters over the weekend, which by the way, very good. Check it out. It's really entertaining. Once we got to one of the quieter parts of the movie, I had to run to the restroom. So it's definitely one of those cases where it's like, you might, some of those longer movies might need to allow at least a brief time to at least be able to say, here, let's pause real quick. If you need to go to the restroom or whatever, do it now and then get back to the movie. And then obviously you're good for the rest of the movie. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I know we used to have intermissions back in the day of movies, and it, you know, obviously went away for the most part. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm a little torn. I like, you know, having that uninterrupted time. But I can also see if it starts to linger on, like after 2 hours, I could use a little bit of a break just to stretch the legs, if anything else. I'm torn on it, Devin. I am torn. I'm right on the edge here. But I also, the thought of how long should that intermission be? I know we were talking with folks yesterday about this, getting ready for today.
Yeah.
And it was like, is 5 minutes enough? Is 10 minutes enough? Because if everyone's having that break right there, if we're all having that intermission, everyone's running for the bathrooms. And then you got to worry about lines and people and stuff like that.
And what if another movie happens to have an intermission too?
Oh.
But again, that's the key word there. It's a 2 hour movie. So I think Inside Out 2 is a movie that's not even that long. So in that case, there would not be an intermission. But I would say definitely for those 2 hour or longer movies, just to allow at least a brief break, because sometimes nature calls.
You know what? I'm going to go with like sort of a Lord of the Rings rule here, and I'll go with if it's 3 hours or more. I'll say 3 hours or more.
3 hours.
Throw an intermission in there. Hey, there's some long movies out there, Devin.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I don't usually see a lot of 2 hour movies. I think Twisters was the most recent one, and of course, yeah. I mean, I don't know how long the original Twister movie was. I cannot remember for the life of me. But I don't know. Have we really come to any conclusion here? I think we kind of agree.
I think you came to a yes for 2 hours, and I came to a yes, but for 3 hours.
So
I think that's our conclusion.
So maybe a yes asterisk.
Yeah, yes asterisk.
Probably how you would put it today. I mean, let us know what you think. This one's kind of been interesting because this one's a personal experience that kind of prompted this question. So what do you think? Shoot us an email, whether Michael's email or my email. We're kind of interested in your thoughts on this question. Or if you have a question you want answered by us or get our opinions
We'd love to debate it on the couch. We got a lot on our mind, apparently.
Exactly right. I think if we pop up that full screen again, if Case has it available, it actually has Michael's email on there. So yeah, Michael M. Loldholtz at WJFW.com. And you can definitely send it to my email too. But anyway, we're out of time, Michael. So what else do we got?
Yes, we are. Coming up this morning, we'll share all things fair as we prepare for the kickoff of the Oneida County Fair this Thursday.
That gets very exciting. But first, Howard is in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with a recipe for State Fair cream puffs.